I have a left to right putt. It's a fast slider. It's a big break. What I notice is a lot of golfers don't read enough break. I want to talk about how much break you should try to read, and also what kind of stroke that tends to happen on a side hill lie, especially a left to right putt, that I'd love for you to be aware of so that you can do a better stroke. Because the left to right putt promotes a certain kind of stroke that I'd like you to not do. I'd love for you to do the right stroke. This is a big break, and what I notice when I play in tournaments with people during a pro-am or a scramble, people read for each other's break. I notice people don't read enough break. And also, you tend to pick a spot somewhere near the hole. You know, a lot of times people go, okay, it's a ball left, 2 balls left, that sort of thing. But what I notice is people forget that there's a peak within the break. And so the peak is very high. And I rather you align to the peak of the putt, not to where it's going to enter near the hole. Because a lot of times if you do that, what's going to happen is our subconscious is brilliant. So it's going to try to make up for missing this peak. So you're going to bomb that putt to try to get to that spot to go through the break. If you pick a higher spot, then you can kind of relax and not do such a big putt. That part won't take over as much if you read enough break. So for here, when I look, if I have time, you know, there's different ways to read greens. Like if you are tournament golf reading greens, then you can read it from back here. And then you can also read it from the low side of the break. And then if you have time to read from behind the hole. But if it's not tournament putting or you're not in competition, then I just recommend that, hey, if you're pulling out the flag, then you can kind of look around and walk towards the low side of the putting green and then sit back and read it. I encourage you to always think a putt is a straight putt. That's all you can really control. Even if there's this huge break, you don't want to try to curve that putt. Even mentally, I'd love for you to see the line, but I'd also like you to see a straight putt. And I'm going to line up my ball to a spot that is up here. And then it should trickle down. Because this is a fast green, I like to just let it be a shorter putt in my mind. I don't think of this entire putt and then let it fall on its own. The other thing that I had mentioned that this left to right putt sort of does to your putting stroke is common mistake in putting is taking the putter out to in. Okay, even when you're trying to do a straight putt, it goes out like this. A left to right putt promotes that. So when you stand over here, if you're not careful and you don't think of it as a straight putt in your mind, it's going to promote taking the putter out to in. So be aware of that. So I'm going to pick that spot. I have my ball lined up, and then I think of it as a shorter putt so that it's going to die in. It's a fast putt here. Oh yeah, how fun. That's how you do it. That's how I want you to read the greens, read a lot of break, and so that you can feed your subconscious the right information so that you can ease up, let the break take over. Let this downhill slider putt be something that you can, oh yeah, try to make. All right, take care. Bye. Oh yeah. How fun. Go to junesgolf.com for detailed lesson videos about distance control, the one swing, and many more. Become a member for $49.99 a month and you will get access to all the videos, plus a new instructional video a week to keep you learning and growing your game of golf.